kindly start the event.
Okay, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, welcome to the District Officers Training for Toastmasters District 122. My name is Fazal Akbar, and along with me is an incredible co-host, Toastmaster Shifa Jabil. She is a CA student currently serving as a Vice President membership and previously has served as a treasurer of CA Affiliates Toastmasters Club Lahore. She joined this wonderful community of Toastmasters a year and a half ago. And within this time, she has made a prominent place in Toastmasters fraternity. She has organized many events and been a contest chair of Toastmaster contests in her club. She is a perfect blend of intelligence and elegance.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fazal, for such an amazing introduction. My dear audience, as told and introduced by amazing co-host, myself, Shifa, and the person hosting along me is Toastmaster Fazal Akbar. He is a Vice President Education of IGEP Toastmasters Club, Islamabad. He is an active member of Toastmasters fraternity for almost an year. He is also serving as an Assistant Area Director of Area 8 for Program Quality and an Event and Sponsorship Chair of Division C. As a management professional in a public sector organization, Toastmaster Fazal brings diverse skills and dedication to his role. And we both are honored to be the master of ceremony of this charismatic event.
Today, we gather here to empower our district officers with the knowledge and skills they need to lead the district to success.
Today's training session is packed with valuable insights and resources that will help our district officers excel in their roles.
Here is a brief overview of our agenda.
We will start the event with the introduction of the training session.
And then we will have a charismatic welcome note by the TLR chair.
And to extend this welcome address, we will be having the dynamic district trio.
Following this, we will dive into the area director's training, focusing on key strategies and leadership skills.
Then we will have the district success plan indulged in powerful panel discussion.
Next, we will focus on developing successful teams, followed by enhancing club quality and establishing and supporting new clubs.
And last but not the least, we'll gain valuable insights by our very own district director, preceded by closing remarks by TLI Chair.
So hold on your seats and brace yourselves for a vibrant evening filled with interactive workshops, engaging discussions, and lively hybrid networking opportunities.
Toastmaster Fazal, do you have any idea about the theme of today's event?
Yes, it is empowerment, vision to victory.
But what does it mean?
It is about turning your dreams into reality. It's like painting our ideas using brush and paint on a blank canvas, creating something mystical. What actually matters the most is confidence and resources you need to turn your ideas into achievements and celebrate your success.
Wow, what a depiction of theme, I must appreciate. And now it's time to formally start our event with the welcome address by TLI Chair DTM Sarfraz-A. DTM Sarfraz-A is an industrial engineer, price cost analyst, coach and consultant, keynote speaker, storyteller, trainer, and an author. He has been a Toastmaster for past 3 decades. He is a 6-time DTM and just one step behind for his 7th DTM. A 3-time World Championship of Public Speaking semi-finalist, DTM Sarfaraz was named the District 25 Toastmaster of the Year for 1997 to 1998 was awarded the District 25 Outstanding Club President Award for 2002, and he was named the District 50 Area Director of the Year in 2023. He possesses an MBA degree in management with emphasis on human behavior and a Bachelor of Science degree in industrial engineering. And currently, he is serving as TLI Chair. Put your hands together and give a thunderous welcome to the one and only DTM Sarfraz-A.
Thank you. Esteemed district officers, welcome to this pivotal training session, a space where leadership meets purpose and where our commitment to service takes center stage. As stewards of our clubs and district, you hold the torch that illuminates the path towards excellence. Today, we gather not merely as district officers, but as architects of transformation. Imagine a tiny seed nestled in fertile soil. It dreams of reaching the sky, of unfolding its leaves toward the sun, but it cannot do this alone. It needs nourishment, care, and the right environment. Just like the seed, our clubs and members yearn to grow, to flourish, and you, directors, are the gardeners, the ones who will till the soil, water the roots, and provide the sunlight of encouragement. Your role is about purposeful leadership. Leadership is about empowering others. As you guide your clubs, ask yourself, how can we elevate every member's experience? Think of your impact as a ripple in a pond, where you empower a club officer, they in turn empower their members. Those members, inspired and confident, go out and create more ripples. Soon, the entire district feels the effects. So embrace your role, not as a solitary wave, but as part of a vast interconnect network. Service is at the core of Toastmasters. It's not just about meetings, agendas, and reports. It's about the genuine desire to serve. When you visit a club, look beyond the agenda. Listen to the stories, the struggles, and the victories. Understand that your service extends beyond the meeting room. It reaches into the lives of individuals seeking growth. Imagine our district as a symphony orchestra. Each club is an instrument, a violin, a trumpet, a timpani. As directors, you are the conductors. Your baton guides the tempo, the harmony. But remember, the most beautiful music emerges when every instrument plays its part. Encourage collaboration, celebrate diversity, and let the symphony of success resonate. In this journey, you will encounter magical moments, the nervous first-time speaker who conquers the stage, the member who potentially and patiently listens, the leader who inspires change. Cherish these moments. They are the gems that make our Toastmasters experience priceless. Let's embark on this adventure together. Let's nurture our clubs, amplify their voices, and create a legacy that echoes through time. As you learn today, remember that knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is. Take what you learn here and infuse it into your clubs. And when you see that seedling sprout, know that you have played a part in its growth. Thank you for your commitment, your passion, and your unwavering dedication. Let's make this year extraordinary for our clubs, our district, and every member who looks to us for guidance. Thank you for joining us this evening. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Sarfaraz-A. We really appreciate your in-depth analysis and your insightful and eye-opening words. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving towards our next segment. For that, we will have another eye-opening discussion from our trio. For that, first of all, we have Distinguished Toastmaster Azam Ali. Distinguished Toastmaster Azam Ali is a chartered accountant and cost and management accountant who works as a senior finance manager in a listed company. His motto, "Serve with pride and passion," reflects his dedication and enthusiasm in everything he does. Azam has taken on many roles in our district. Previously, he served as a club growth director and currently the program quality director, contributing his expertise to improve the quality of programs and events. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to DTM Azam Ali.
Thank you very much, host Fazal Akbar, for this generous introduction. Well, Toastmasters and guests, area directors, division directors, and their teams, welcome you all in this training. And we, as I mentioned on the WhatsApp group, that we have two trainings coming with a short period of time. First is the training of the area directors, division directors, and their teams. And this event is also open for other Toastmasters if they are willing to join.
Voice is too low.
Is it clear now?
No, it's still the same.
No.
Azam, if you can, bring the mic closer to your mouth, please.
What about now?
I can clearly hear it.
Now, yes, now it was clear.
Please wait.
Yes, okay. Okay, hope it's clear now.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. And as I said that this training is for the area directors, division directors, and their teams, and anyone else willing to join is most welcome. Well, district officers, including district manager, district directors, and their teams are very important. We cannot imagine the success without the contribution of these teams. And dear area directors, you are very close to the clubs. You know what is in the mind of the clubs. You know what is in the hearts of the club. And I'm not going far away by referring to the personal matter of the clubs, but whatever you know is sufficient for your role. You must know that why the club meetings are not going to perform, why there is less attendance. And if you don't know about this, I fear that you should review your commitment, which you undertook at the time of taking the oath and taking this role. The purpose of this training is to make you familiar with your role and to start the year at a higher note. Let me share an interesting thing that few people, including our area director, Sophia Khan, suggested me to conduct this training in the start of the year. And we were super excited. We like this. If you are asking for something, it is interesting. If you are inquiring for something, it means that you have a passion to do something. It means that you want to do something. And if you are making mistakes, it means that you are actually doing something. So let's join hands to make the mistakes, to learn from our mistakes, and to take our district to the next level by making experiments, by taking the initiative, whatever initiative which are in our mind. So with this, I would like to give the charge back to the host of the meeting. Thank you very much all for joining this meeting.
Thank you so much, DTM Azam Ali, for your insightful remarks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to invite another visionary leader and strategic thinker, and a prolific speaker, our District Director, DTM Zaid Kaliya. DTM Zaid Kaliya is a motivational speaker, a professional trainer, and a proficient coach. His commitment and excellence have been recognized with numerous accolades from Toastmasters International, including the Excellence in Club Growth Award, Excellence in Program Quality Award, second place in an international video speech contest, and the prestigious Distinguished Toastmasters Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our District Director, DTM Zaid Kaliya.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are clearly
Hello?
audible.
Okay, thanks. Fellow district leaders, thank you for taking out time and investing that time in your learning, because this is a learning session we all need as we have embarked on a journey in this year, the new year, and we have ambitious targets. We have ambitious vision, and the vision which has frightened many of our leaders as well when we have shared our vision, and they were shivering with fear as if they are new to the Toastmasters and they want to give their first table topic speech. So our vision is, yes, 10x. We are aiming high. Why? Because I know the talent we all have. We all have the talent and we are not utilizing that talent. So we will be utilizing those talents, and as a district leader, we have to play a crucial role in reaching to the finishing line. So I will be sharing more when I will be given chance in my session. But the thing I would request all leaders, one thing you need to ensure at all cost is whether the clubs in your domain are meeting regularly or not. You have to ensure it. If you ensure it, we will have all clubs in a good standing and no club will die this year. So this is a request from your newly, you can say that, new district director, that you have to ensure that meetings are conducted on a regular basis. So if any club is not doing this, area director has to escalate it to the division and the district level. We need to ensure we need quality meeting. So how our membership base will grow when guests will come to our clubs. And if clubs are not meeting and their quality is not up to the mark, then we will lose all our efforts which we plan to do. So this is one of the key takeaway I want to share it with you, that as a leader, we have to ensure that all of our clubs are meeting regularly. Back to the embassy.
Thank you so much, DTM Zaid Kaliya. I have just to make sure if we have Distinguished Toastmaster Amjad Ali available with us.
No, he's not here right now. He will join in a while. Can't be continue.
And do we have Toastmaster Abrar Wani?
It's a session of the DTM Atif Irfan, and we start this session.
Okay. I request my co-host to please proceed with the segment. With DTM Irfan.
Next, thank you so much, DTM Zaid Kaliya, for such kind words. Next, we're thrilled to introduce Toastmaster Faria, as our panel moderator for today's discussion on Elevate Your Division. Toastmaster Faria is an associate member of ICMAP, currently working as manager accounts in a multinational company. She joined Toastmasters in 2017. During her TMI journey, she has served as on various club, area, and division leadership positions. Please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Faria as she leads our panel discussion. Toastmaster Faria, are you there?
Hello, Toastmasters and guests. How are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah. Over to you, Toastmaster Faria.
Thank you very much. My fellow Toastmasters, please give me just one moment to set up my camera and I'll open my camera. So I'll request MOC to please do some audience engagement till I set up my camera. Thank you.
Okay, can we go with the next segment in the meanwhile? Do we have DTM Irfan? Share, please.
Yes, he is here. DTM Atif Irfan.
Okay.
As per the agenda, his turn is first. DTM Atif, are you with us?
DTM Atif Irfan. Can you please confirm, are you with us?
I think he's facing some problem with the connection. He's disconnected right now.
We have Toastmaster Abrar Wani. Toastmaster Abrar Wani, are you available with us?
Yes, I am.
Can we proceed with your segment now?
I'm okay with it if all the area directors are available. I don't know.
No, all
Yes.
are not available.
Most are available. I think we should go for it.
So we are going with the our next segment, which is Area Directors Training segment. For that, let me introduce Toastmaster Abrar Wani. Toastmaster Abrar Wani is a distinguished leader and accomplished speaker in the Toastmasters community. As the past president of the Islamabad Toastmasters Club and the past area director of Area 11, Toastmaster Abrar Wani has shown strong dedication and leadership. Now, as the Division C Director, Abrar continues to inspire and guide fellow Toastmasters. Toastmaster Abrar's speaking skills are impressive, having won national championships in almost all categories of speech. These achievements have made Abrar a well-known and influential figure in the Toastmasters community. So get ready to dive into the practical tips and exciting strategies that will help us all shine our roles. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Abrar Wani. The stage is yours, Toastmaster Abrar Wani.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fazal Akbar. This is Abrar Wani, Division C Director. I would like to know if I am audible and visible to all the individuals present here.
You are audible.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I would love to see all the area directors shaking their hands in front of camera with their video on so that I could find some sort of interaction while I'm communicating with you. So I request all the individuals to please come on the screen and wave your hand to let us know that you are alive. Okay, I can see from Century Ghulam Dastagir, he is alive, by the way. Thank you very much. And there must be some other individual to whom I cannot see on my screen right now because I'm spotlighted. I can see only myself and every one of us. They can know that every one of you definitely love themselves, isn't it? Right? So I love myself as well. So right now I'm looking myself on the screen, but soon I will share a screen with you so that I could share some ideas which I experienced while I was the area director of Area 11. I want to pass on that information to you so that you could apply that information on yourself and gain the success more than which I have already attained being Area 11 Director of District 122 Pakistan. Are you there with me?
Yes.
Yes.
That's great. So here I'm going to share my screen, my dear Toastmaster fellows and distinguished guests. While you people are leader, and I believe that every one of you has chosen this role by themselves to be the area director. And while you assume a leadership role, especially when it is volunteer, it is very imperative, it is very important that you present yourself, showcase yourself in a way that people should follow you. Saying yourself as an area directing, a leader is the one who is being followed by the individuals automatically. So pose yourself in a way that people take you as an example and follow you. If people follow you themselves without knowing your designation, that is the true leadership quality. And this is something Toastmaster actually teaching us. So I would love every one of you to follow the same principle, set an example as said by Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He didn't go to anyone else and said, well, I'm the prophet, accept me. No, he exposed himself against the people with the qualities he had. And everyone know him being a prophet, not for the sake that he's a prophet, but the qualities he experienced throughout his life. So I want you to please possess same qualities within yourself in order to people accept you as a leader. Rather, you call yourself as a leader, that I am area director, I'm division C director, I'm division A director, I'm district director. No. Express yourself in a way that people accept you as a leader and take you as an example. So let's move on a journey, and I'm going to share screen with you people right now. I will request the host to please give me the screen sharing rights.
Kindly go ahead.
Okay. Well, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Clear.
Thank you very much. So today we will have some learning about area directors and what we will learn in that. So first of all, I would like to welcome every one of you, all the area directors here. Toastmaster Ubaid Begrami, area 1 director, Toastmaster Wasim Minhas, area 2 director, Toastmaster Usman Nas, area 3 director, Toastmaster Sophia Qadir Khan, area 4 director, DTM Atif Irfan Faruqi, sorry, Atif Irfan, I was saying it. Irfan Faruqi, area 5 director, Toastmaster Shahbaz Server, area 6 director, and wow, DTM Saif Ali Sheikh. I'm scared. Area 7 director, Toastmaster Salman Usmaster, Shahbaz Khalid, area 10 director, and Toastmaster Tosif bin Talib. Area 11 director, first area director. Let's have a journey of learning on this presentation. So first of all, let's move the first slide. So let's talk about the learning objectives that we're going to learn in today's lecture, in today's training, and that is what is the role of area director, what you want to be, why you want to be an area director, and what is the role behind that. This is something we're going to learn today. Then roadmap to area success, that how you can find success being an area director, and then leaving a right legacy for the people following you. The leadership quality I was talking about in the beginning, that You should set an example that people should automatically follow you. After going through and understanding the above mentioned areas and applying the related principles, I believe you can find the road to success. So first of all, the role of area director, we would love to have a highlight a bird's eye view of this role of area director. As an area director, every one of you will be in direct liaison between the district and the club. If I'll talk in Urdu में अगर मैं बात करूं तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि एरिया डायरेक्टर एक डाकिये का किरदार अदा करता है. I'm using a metaphoric term, a postman. He plays the role of a postman between district leadership at the top and then leadership at the club level. And area director is one of the most important role amongst all the roles. Why it is so? Because every area director is very closely in contact with the clubs, their presidency, and even their members. That's why it's very, very, very important role. So what the basic role of area director is? Number one, the opportunity identification. Your role being area director is identify the opportunities for the new clubs within the area, and you also find some areas of improvement and provide support from the district to the leaders who are already working. Director always keep himself on with respect to club retention. Why? Because helping club retain and build membership through positive member experience is an imperative role of area director. Third is that he is always in contact with the club leaders, president, VP education, and all other leadership role. But the main role players are the president, VP education. However, there are some area council members with whom area director always in contact, that include the VP membership as well. And nonetheless, area director is also in close contact with on the club visit on a regular basis, and this is how they can have a connection. Last but not the least, team building. Once you will assume your role, the first role, and this is a very imperative role, that evaluation by co-Toastmasters and participation in competition, giving a chance of monitoring, not yourself, but the people or are already available, and what is the role of the area director. Let's move forward a little bit. So here is the team composition, very important. Now, since you are the area director, the first and the foremost role is selecting your team. Every area, as far as our district is concerned, I believe there are many of 3 and maximum 4 to 5. If there are 5, then 3, 6 are 18. There'll be 18 council members with whom you are in contact with. And for that, you must name the core team members. You must understand, meet with them, understand you have to work with that core team as well. And that include definitely the area council members, the president, the VP education, the VP membership. The next one is the name, the members of the extended team. And those extended team are the assistant director, club quality, assistant directory, club, the PR, and then secretary as well. Well, all these members form the team of the area that help every area director to reach his goal. While following the team composition, one thing must not be ignored, and that are the core values: integrity, respect, and service. Am I missing something?
Yes, excellent.
Amongst the core value, exactly. Can you see the highlighted area? Excellence. Since we are performing in District 122, and we are hungry to complete district, a full-fledged district. And for that purpose, we need to applicate ourselves into full-fledged district in a way by applying the principle of excellence. And how you can do excellence in retaining membership, excellence in retaining club growth, excellence in retaining club quality. And well, there are links available, and I will share that link with you people as well in order to understand that how you can access and you can attain the club excellence, the area excellence as far as your area growth is concerned. Well, let's talk about the execution plan. First of all, the team operating principles. Since you have built the team already, for example, I believe that every area director up till now have chosen their team. Assistant club growth director, assistant area club growth director, assistant area program quality, and PR and secretary. So now there have to be some team operating principles, and that should be based on trust, safe learning, and collaboration. Remember, without a proper team, without a collaboration, without a proper trust, you cannot execute any plan. The club success plan is the main thing that you have to execute. So first of all, in order to fill your club success plan, that resource is available at Toastmasters portal with the link I will share with you at the end of this presentation. By applying those principles, you will feel yourself at a place that you could reach at the pinnacle you are looking for. And that will be only possible if you will apply the principle of trust, safe learning, and collaboration. Collaboration is very important as far as team is concerned. I totally understand while you work, because I have experienced some sort of problems while I was working there, and I solved everything by building trust and collaboration. And these two elements are very important while you're performing. Then you have to identify what are the potential obstacles that conflicting personal commitments, distance, unresolved conflicts. There might be some people with whom you are not comfortable with. There might be some people who are not in close vicinity to be there at a time of need. So you have to identify at the beginning the potential obstacles, and for that you need to execute the club area, the area council meeting, and understand each other to resolve unresolved conflicts, and also resolve all those areas which help you to reach your pinnacle, the goal you're looking for. Third, the meeting protocols. You have to understand the meeting protocol, that how often you will meet. You have to understand the people's commitment, set up the times. For example, when I was area director, in the beginning, I was feeling it very difficult. I was just leaving a message in a WhatsApp group asking people to please connect, come on the area council meeting. And I was finding it very hard people to make connection with. Then what I did, I started making phone calls. Not to ask them that whether you will come in a meeting or not, just to give a casual call. How are you? How you are doing? How your Toastmaster journey is going on? And then I come to the main point, that why I made that call towards them, because I wanted them to meet at a common point, to build some meeting protocol at the beginning, what the team's meeting practices will be, and what will be the right time and what will be the right procedure to invite every individual on a meeting. The fourth area of execution plan is the team interactions and the behavioral norms. How will the decisions be made? A good leader is always democratic. If you want to have in close contact with your area leadership, you need to be their friend, their brothers, because the Toastmasters teams are like family. In family, everyone is very close with each other. When there is a difference of opinion, when there is misunderstandings, they come and resolve their issues rather than extracting their decisions, the distances, because that helps them to build a situation in which decision making will come easy. But by doing all this, area director will be able to execute whatever plan they want to execute. Well, what is a roadmap to success? What are the requirements? The qualifying requirements. What is the qualifying requirements? I'm going to discuss with you. the club visits that you have to make, you have to understand that summation of area directors club visits should be at least 75% of the club base. For example, if you are 4 clubs, in order to meet the requirement of qualification, you should have visit of the club at least 75%. That means if you have 4 clubs, you should have visited 3 clubs at the end of the tenure. Each tenure, there are 2 tenure, the first semi-annual tenure and the second semi-annual tenure. So you have to complete at least 3 visits for the 4 clubs. That is 75%. This is the minimum requirement, but I will not recommend you to go on that. Rather, I will urge every one of you to be there in every single club, irrespective of the fact whether that club need your visit or not. You need that visit. You want those people to grow. You want that club to grow. You want that club to have their increase their club quality and the club growth. And last but not the least, what are the areas by adopting which every area can become a distinguished area? Well, achieving distinguished area status, there are some goals. Well, distinguished club and the club growth. In order to be distinguished, you need to have the club base multiplied by 0.5. That means you have to increase that club. And then in order to be a select distinguished, you have to be the club base multiplied by 0.5 plus 1 distinguished club. And for the person of the base club, and then 1 distinguished club, and plus 1 club to be the president. For example, if I have 4 clubs, then in order to be a president distinguished, I need to have a 4 multiplied by 0.5 plus amongst those clubs, there will be 1 distinguished club. And apart from that, there should be 1 more club to be added to achieve that president distinguished area. Well, my dear Toastmaster fellows and distinguished guests, what are the tools for the area director? Well, these resources are available at the link that I'm going to provide after this presentation. And what resources are available there? Area director resources, there are serving club through visits, that how you can serve the clubs through visits, how the visits can be executed, and what you will do on those visits. All the detailed information will be available in that link. How to build a Toastmaster club? Every area director, because one of the goal becoming distinguished is increasing the number of clubs in every area. And you should have the knowledge that how should one build a Toastmaster club, and that information is available in that link. I totally understand every one of us have different leadership qualities, but learning is a continuous process. Absolutes are impossible. There is only one entity that is absolute, and that is Almighty. The rest of everything is not complete. So there are club leadership handbook available. You need to go through that leadership handbook in order to what kind of style will happen, what kind of situation, that you will understand that. And Toastmaster International District Recognition Program and area success plan. I will share that area success plan after my presentation in person with every area director in order to understand, and they can personally contact with me in well. Okay. Sorry for that distortion. I thought someone is talking to me. So distinguished club program and the club success of area for every area, and that is around December to February, I guess. They have to set up their table in advance, their timetable, that when they're gonna execute that contest. And for that, they have to be in communication with the club level presidents and the VP education to set up their contest so that the timely completion of contest could be possible. Then training club leaders, the training is coming tomorrow. Definitely you will understand and go through that thing as well. Club status guide, and last but not the least, dashboard quick guide, that how you can go through that dashboard quick guide. So that tool is available. If I'll go through that link, the link I have just clicked. I hope that side is open now. That side is open, and these are the links available I was talking about. Can you see that? And for the area director expansion, club visit, for example, these are the club visit things, the facilitation guide, session outlines, PowerPoint deck, participants workbook, and pre-work. So club visit, how you can execute club visit, how it can be executed, each and everything is information is available. I hope that this information will help you to understand the role of area director. Now coming towards some personal things which I executed. When I was set up your plans, being area director, it is your responsibility to flourish each club of your area. There are some clubs who are already going very well, and there are some clubs who are already struggling. So what you need to do is, you need to make such plans that plan combined meetings of the club who are stronger with those who are weaker, because this will help both clubs to understand that how the successful club executing their meetings. They will learn from their, so combined meetings help them. Then when I was area 11 director, I executed some debate plan as well. I executed the debate between the clubs of the areas, and it also helped people to understand the behaviors of each other, because they were in close contact with each other, and also it helped area director to be in close contact with each member of the area, which is very important and imperative as well. Then contact all the VP educations in collaboration with them, execute a plan in which you will give training. And for that, what you need to do, you can contact your division C director, and you can contact the program quality director and the club growth director, that you should execute some club quality programs in which you will give trainings. Number one, about the contest, all the contest individuals. For example, you can engage individuals from the other areas in your areas in order to execute some training session, education session, that how to do the table topic, how to ace table topic, how to do evaluation, and how to do international speeches, how to prepare, how to write a speech, how to deliver a speech, how physical body movements, how to execute things while speaking. So collectively, it will add value to the success of the area. That's all from my side. Now I'm opening the floor for questions. If there is any question from any area director, I will personally set up a meeting with all area directors to execute plan for the Division C as well. But before that, I would love to extend my virtual stage if they have any question regarding anything. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, Toastmasters Wani. Am I audible?
Walaikum assalam. Yes, I am audible. You are audible.
All right. Okay. First thing first, would you be providing this presentation to us later on?
Yes, definitely. I will provide this presentation link exactly after the completion of my session. And along with that, I will also provide you some of the tools and kits of all the area success plan, plus all other links that will help you to understand the role of area director.
Okay. And what about the visits? Like for example, if we visit one of the clubs of our area, do we have to formally do something, or we just visit and talk and like come back?
Thank you.
Or
Thank
are
you
there
very
some
much for thank you very much for asking this question. Well, for that, what you need to do when you will go your a base camp of area director base camp, you will find the link there. You will select the club from the scroll down list there. When you will select there, and then when you will execute that visit, the email will automatically be executed and it will be sent to that club. You will select the date at which you are visiting, and it must be the date of the club meeting date, I guess. And
Toastmaster Abrar Wani, this is Sarfraz. We will be covering the area visits during the enhanced club quality session.
Okay.
I am back. Sorry, the electricity is off.
Okay, did you listen to the Toastmasters DTM Sarfraz?
Yeah. I'm available. Anything else?
Anyone have any question?
Progress.
Yeah, if no one, then
Okay.
I'll request the host to kindly take the stage.
Okay. Thank you very much, all the area directors. Thank you very much, my dear Toastmaster fellows and distinguished guests. I will be available at the disposal of everyone. They can contact me in person. I will share my contact details with you people right now here, and here I'm sharing my number. You can WhatsApp me at this number. I can guide you that how you can go to your base camp, how you can execute your club visits, and how you can finish your things.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abrar Wani. Your energy is infectious. To move forward this meticulous event, let's give a warm and enthusiastic welcome to distinguished Toastmaster Atif Irfan Sheikh, our immediate past district director, known for his remarkable leadership and vision. DTM Atif is here to share powerful strategies on developing successful teams. DTM Atif Irfan Sheikh is a civil engineer and seasoned project management professional from PMI, United States, who has served on top leadership positions in large multinational and national organizations. He has achieved the highest credential of DTM from Toastmasters International twice, and there is a large number of Toastmasters club and individuals in Pakistan and around the globe whom he has mentored. He served on several leadership positions of Toastmasters International in Pakistan as club president, area director, division director, club growth director, program quality director, and finally district director. He is the winner of Toastmasters International's Program Quality Excellence Award 2022 to 2023. His purpose in life is to give back to society in every possible way, with special focus on sharing his expertise in leadership and communication skills. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome the incredible personality, DTM Atif Irfan Sheikh, on the stage.
Thank you very much, MOC Shifa. Thank you for this great introduction. I will try to do all these things which you have told about me. So I hope I'm audible to you all.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, and I am going to share my screen. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about area and division director training, and this is the event and how to develop successful teams, because all we do is because of our teams, and there is nothing like one-man army or one man. If even that person succeeds, that's not a real success. That's what I believe in. So today I'm going to talk about how to develop successful teams. And besides that, serving on all the positions in the district and the clubs. So there are a lot of confusions in the minds of so many leaders. So I would also like to clarify those things. And for those, you'll have to stay with me and you will have to see some stuffed slides even. But don't worry, you can take photographs of those slides and you can read them later. But it was important to tell you that who is doing what in our division in this year. So first of all, when you think about being a district leader and a person who is delivering a lot, so something like this comes to your mind. Am I right? Just type in the text box, yes or no. I've also faced such situations sometimes. And of course, it's always difficult to deliver when you are in a setting where you are a servant leader and of course. So now I would say that would you like to enjoy your role like this or like this? I think the second one is a better proposition, because you want to relax and you want to deliver as well. So these both things are important. Otherwise, you will just be a machine who will be working and people will see you in a miserable condition. And I'm sure you don't want to be like that. So how to reach here? This is what I'm going to share with you today. First of all, let me tell you all that every one of us knows, being a servant leader, that the member is on the top. And then comes area, clubs, areas, divisions, district, regions, and then Toastmasters International. So the first and the foremost thing that you have to keep in your mind is this, that the member is on the top. So we are all here to serve the members and to tell each other how to serve the members in a better way. That's the objective of today's session. And this is another way of looking at it, that being the immediate past district director, I would say that the biggest servant in a district is the district director. So he's on the central position. And then we have club growth director and program quality director, and then of course, division area directors and the managers. So we are all serving in some capacity to the member. And that's what we have to keep in our mind. To be a better servant leader, this must be the spirit. There are some more confusions that I have noticed many times, and people are not very much clear of that. And definitely we have some people in our event today, in our training today, who are new to Toastmasters. They have not spent a lot of time, and they might get some information through this slide. So first of all, there is a district team, the district director, PQD, CDD, and of course, IPD is also among the serving people. And besides that, we have finance manager, public relations manager, administration manager, and some of the districts have logistics managers as well. And this is all available on TI's website. So this is an idea if some district wants to keep a logistics manager as well. So the option is open. And besides that, webmaster, parliamentarian, committee chairs, everyone is serving. So this is a big team. And in that team, we have a division council. And division councils have division directors, area directors, and assistant division director, program quality, and assistant division director, club growth. But this is not the end. These assistant division directors can have their teams. There are more and more people in larger district, larger divisions. It's up to our leaders, our division directors. They want to extend their teams or not, or even the assistant division directors, if they want to make some larger teams, they can do that. It all depends upon how they want to manage their roles. Now coming towards this area director being a part of division council, but they have their teams, and that's called area council. And in their area council, they have assistant area director program quality for club growth, and there's an area secretary as well. And I would again say that these assistant directors, they can form their teams as well. They are forming they can have many people in their teams, depending upon how they want to manage their area. Some of the leaders, they don't want larger teams, they want to work themselves, and some of the leaders, they want larger teams. So this is their own management style, how they want to do it. And besides those, we have club presidents, VP education and VP memberships. They are a part of area councils as well. And with that, I will come to the most important segment that I would say that, yes, this is the team which really can make or break. These are the teams which really form the district, and that is our clubs. So the club executive committees, of course, the club president, VP education, VP membership are a part of that as well. And besides that, we have VP PR, secretary, treasurer, sergeant at arms, and immediate past president. So this is the whole team of the district which is working to serve the members. I hope this is clear to everyone. It must have been clear to most of you already, but I think it was important to refresh it for those who know it and to tell those who don't know it that well. This is a big slide I was talking about, that this is stuffed with the text, but you can take a photograph if you want. I will share the presentation as well. There's always some confusion that what is area director doing and what is the division director doing. Should the division director contact the clubs or not? Should the division director contact the members or not? So this is always a question that being the area director, I was asked this question many times, and then division director, I was asked this question again. And after that even, I have been asked about this thing so many times. So today what I have done is that I have put this a comparative thing here, that the division director has to complete the division director training, and the area director have to complete area director training, that we are going for it in together for both of these roles. And then division success plan is there, area success plan is there. So division director, area director have to complete their own plans. Then there are division goals as per their success plans and area goals. And then there are division council meetings twice a year at least. And then area council meetings twice a year again. So I've already shared the structure of area council and division council. And then, of course, the division speech contest and the area speech contest, both are to be executed by the leaders, the division director and the area director. And the district ExCom and council meetings, they are to be attended by all the division directors and area directors. This is a common point for all of them. And now the division director has to support the area directors in their goals. They have to keep on reminding them that, yes, you are achieving your goals. So keep on doing it, because the success of the area is the success of the division, and the success of the division translates into the success of the district. And on the other hand, the area directors have to supervise the club officers, and they have to keep on telling them that you are just this far away from your goal. So just keep on working, just keep endeavoring. So the only point that is unique for area directors here is club visits. So they have to visit the clubs at least twice a year, and they have to submit their reports as well. So that's a comparison between the division director and the area director role. Now comes the next question, that the division director has a team and the area director has a team. So then what is the difference? How to just set the boundaries in a way which is the right way of doing things. So let's see that again in a big stuffed slide. So talking about the program quality, we have assistant division director, program quality, and on the other hand, we have assistant area director, program quality. We have a lot of assistant area directors and assistant division directors here in the meeting as well. So what division directors team in program quality is doing? So what they are doing is that they are just seeing things in area. What is the area team doing? And they are promoting member achievement. So if a member is doing an accomplishment, the assistant area director is supposed to acknowledge that. They can just put it on the social media, they can put it on the website, they can put it anywhere. And after that, the division team will reinforce that message. They will send congratulating messages, these things. So this is, in fact, this will double the effect of that acknowledgement that is being done by the area. So a member will feel proud that, yes, my club is acknowledging me. And then my area director team is acknowledging me. And then the division director team is acknowledging me. So let me put more efforts in that. So this is how it goes on. Similarly, so the area director team, the program quality assistant director, that person has to encourage clubs towards their distinguished goals. And on the other hand, so what the division will be doing, that they will support area directors. They will be telling them that you have to follow the clubs to get their distinguished goals. So this will go on in a circle, that the clubs are being followed by the area, and the areas are being followed by the division. And of course, the division is being followed by the district team. So then there will be no miss out. There will be no missing link. Everybody will be working and will be accountable. So this is how the things go on. Now, coming to the third point, like encouraging clubs to meet their distinguished goal, this has to be done by the area director, and the division team has to encourage areas to meet their distinguished goals. So this is, as I said, this is all going to be in a circle without any missing link. And the fourth point for the area is that the area team, the program quality team, has to arrange and conduct area speech contest. Like they have to arrange the venue, they have to create a program. And on the other hand, when it comes to the divisions, then the division team, the program quality team, has to arrange the division contest. And one more thing that the division has to do this time is that these people, the program quality team, has to ensure that the area director's visits for the clubs, they are not missed twice a year at least. So this is, now you see that another system of accountability. Then the area director is doing the visits, and the program quality team of the division is following him or her and checking that how many area director visits have taken place. Are there any missing? Are there further required? So that's how it goes on. So that was a comparison between the program quality teams of area and the division. So similarly, now I'll come towards the club growth teams. So starting from the right first, at the assistant area director club growth, what that person will do, that ensure the club dues are submitted on time. Look how important it is that the assistant area director club growth has to approach the clubs specifically for this purpose, that how many dues are collected, how many are left, please share the list, please do something, please start some promotion. So that's going to be done by the area team. And the division team, on the other hand, they will be helping area directors to ensure that the club dues are submitted on time. So the division team will be asking the area director team that how many club dues have been submitted, what is happening, are there any issues in any of the clubs? So let's discuss, let's approach the club together, let's find out the solution. So that's how it's going on. Again, a system of accountability. And so second point, that the assistant area director club growth, that 20 or more members are maintained in the club. That's very important, because the health of the club badly suffers if the number of members reduces than less than 20. So now the division team, so they will ask the area team that, are you maintaining 20 or more members? So if there is any problem, tell us, and we will share the best practices with you. Then the membership retention program that is going to be conducted under the guidance of assistant area director club growth. And then on the other hand, the division will be asking the area that how many membership retention programs are you going to conduct? What is the strategy? How are you going to do it? And then how to strengthen the weak clubs. So that's what the area team will be doing, and the area directors will strengthen weak clubs for that. So just to remember the timer that I have 30 minutes, and please switch on the yellow light, green light on 20, 25, and 30 minutes, please. And then coming towards the assistant, the promoting club growth, for example, in contacting local organizations, how are the things going on? Yes, are there any new organizations being contacted? So the club growth team of the area director, they are going to do it. And then this is going to be checked by the division team, that they will see that is it happening? How many organizations have been contacted? How many community members have been contacted, and for making the new clubs? So this is how it's. I would again say that this is how it is going on without any missing link. So once we adopt this model, I'm sure that we will have that thing in place, that 19 in 90 will be really achievable once we adopt this model. So this is a very important document that I have shared with you, district timeline. So I'll urge all the area and division directors and all the district leaders to just go through that and mark their calendars accordingly. It's just the beginning of the years, and once you mark your calendars according to that, this is all given in district leadership handbook. So there will be no miss outs. You will know that this month has started, and for this month, I have to do this, and everything goes in a very smooth way. And besides these things, of course, the district leadership will definitely have some plans, and they will have another more assignments for you, and you have to mark those as well. But these are the basic things that have been given by the district, and this are all must-dos. You have to do all these things. So team, this has already been shared by Toastmaster Abrar Wani in detail, so I'll not go through this slides. And this is very important, team agreement, and you have already been through all that. And I'll urge you again that don't ever take it easy. This is the most important thing. You must know every member of your team and how to implement the values and principles, and what can be the obstacles, and what are the meeting protocols, all these things. So coming to the next thing, that motivation, that is the most important thing. If a person is in your team and you want that person to stay in your team, so that person must remain motivated. So the first thing is that you have to understand your teams. This is for division directors and area directors in specific, and of course their teams as well, because they have their team members as well. So understand motivation, that what is motivating a person to be in your team. So unless you understand his or her motivation, the cause of being with you, of course, you can't retain that person. So know that motivation, know what's in his or her mind that she is in your team. And then what is for him or her in Toastmasters or in area team or in division team. So focus on the value and give that person that value. What does that person want to achieve being a part of your team? So focus on the value and see that how can you give back the person the thing that is really needed by him. So clarify expectations. This is very important, that if I think about a person, that person is going to bring me the moon and the stars, and the other person is thinking that I just have to stay on the planet. So it should be aligned like this. The area director, the division directors, they must go to their teams, and same goes for the district team, that they should be very clearly spelling out that what are the expectations they have in their minds for their teams. And then keep recognizing your team for what they do. If something is going great and you don't recognize that team, that will be a great loss of motivation, and definitely you will lose your team members. Lead by example. If you are not enthusiastic, you are not passionate, you are not delivering anything, of course, your team will get infected, and you will see the same things there as well. And the last thing that I would like to share today is that the conflicts can definitely make or break a team. If there are conflicts, the team is going to dissolve. And if there are no conflicts, there is harmony, definitely the team is going to thrive. If a conflict arises, first of all, talk to every person that is involved in a conflict in private. Just ask what he wants or what she wants. And then share responsibility with all those people to agree to resolve issues. If there is not a will there, then definitely whatever you do, you cannot resolve the conflict. So prepare those people that they are ready to share the responsibility and agree to resolve those issues. Now present viewpoint in an unemotional way. Ask everyone that, yes, definitely say whatever you want to say. Speak your heart out, but don't get emotional. Be cool-headed and then share whatever you want to say. And this way you will understand their point of view and they will understand your point of view. And then determine points of agreement and disagreement. If there is a conflict, and of course, it's not a single point that creates a conflict. So a person will say that in January, that person did that, in February that, in March that, in April that. So just say that we have agreements on these 4 points and disagreement on these 2 points. So let's discuss that disagreement and find out the common grounds, the common points, a win-win situation. So and then decide that once you listen to all of them, once they have discussions, then decide how to move forward. Because of course, everyone wants to avoid disagreements. It's you, the leader, who has to bring those people to a point where they agree that, yes, we have to resolve our conflicts and end up these disagreements. And then at the end, it's very important that you just write it down and then move forward, that what was the conflict and how it is resolved so that it can't happen ever again. So just coming to the conclusion, I would say that today what we have discussed is that it's important to understand that we are all servant leaders. Keep that spirit alive. And I tell you that this is the biggest motivation of all, that if you really, really believe that you are a servant leader, you can deliver anything. And then district team structure, I have shared with you. Those who are not very much clear about that, I hope they will be clear on that. And the area and division directors and assistant area directors and their team responsibilities, and then team charters help teams to be effective and productive, that have already been discussed in detail by Toastmaster Abrar Wani. And good team leaders employ 5 principles of motivation. So don't forget that. That can just make your team or it can break your team. And lastly, I just told you that how to resolve conflict and allow teams to be more productive, because all your efforts can go in vain if you are unable to resolve the conflicts. Thank you very much. So this is my contact, my email ID, my WhatsApp, and you can even scan, and you can contact me on LinkedIn and Facebook as well. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much, and over to you, MOC.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Atif Irfan, for your guideline and for your beautiful words and inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are thrilled to have another session, that is a panel discussion session. And the topic for that is Elevate Your Division. And for that, we have Toastmaster Faria as a panel moderator. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce again Toastmaster Faria, who is an associate member of ICMAP, currently working as a manager accounts in a multinational company. She joined Toastmaster in 2017. During her Toastmaster journey, she has served on various club, area, and division level leadership positions. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Faria.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fazal, MOC, for this amazing session. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. How are you doing today? And thank you for joining us today. It is my true pleasure to be moderating this panel discussion on the topic of elevating your divisions. My promise to you is that these next 20 to 25 minutes will be full of inspiring ideas, insightful decisions. Discussions will be thought-provoking and you will take home the real value from this panel discussion. So fellow Toastmasters, divisions are the backbone of Toastmasters because they provide necessary structure between areas and district. So today we will explore ways to elevate our divisions to new height of excellence. We have an amazing panel of experienced Toastmasters with us, each bringing a unique perspective and expertise. They'll be sharing their experiences of success and challenges they have faced with one goal of equipping us to make a tangible difference in our divisions. So our first panelist is from Sri Lanka. She is a member of District 82, Sri Lanka and Maldives. During her Toastmaster journey, she has served as a president of a Colombo Toastmasters Club, as admin manager, and currently serving as a special projects and speechcraft chair. With lots of virtual applause, please help me welcome DTM Viruli De Silva. I'll request our Zoom master to please add a spotlight to DTM Viruli. So DTM Viruli, welcome to District 122. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm doing great with all of you. A very good evening to all the district leaders.
Thank you very much for joining. Now, our next panelist is based in Hyderabad, India. He is a member of 4 districts, including 122, 126, 108, and the Founders District. He is member of Toastmasters since 2015 and is currently serving as VP membership of 3 clubs. He also holds the position of Division Director South in the Founders District. With a huge round of applause, please help me welcome DTM GK Ajay. And I'll request the Zoom master to please add a spotlight to DTM Ajay. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Fantastic, Faria.
Thank you for joining. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So fellow Toastmasters, our third panelist is based in Lahore, Pakistan. During his leadership journey, he has served on various clubs as well as district positions, including Area Director, Division Director, and Club Growth Director. So with a huge round of applause, please help me welcome our very own PQD Toastmaster Azam Ali. How are you doing, DTM Azam Ali?
I'm good. I'm enjoying the weather all around Pakistan.
So thank you. And before we dive into the discussion, let me take one moment and thank our panelists for their willingness to share their knowledge and experiences. All your contributions are invaluable and are greatly appreciated. So without further ado, I'll start the discussion. And I'll start the discussion with Toastmaster Azam. So Toastmaster Azam, what factors do you think make the foundations of a successful division?
Thank you very much, panel moderator, for this interesting question. What are the factors? I think factors are the same, which are the factors for any other organization, for any set of people going to achieve the target. And in my opinion, these factors are vision, passion of the leaders, and planning. These are the most important passion. Actually, success of any organization depend, or even the division or an area depend what is in the mind of the leaders, what he want to achieve. And he transformed his ideas to his teams and to the members as well. Like when I was appointed as an division director, in my speech in the council meeting, I said that I believe that division is a small district. So division can perform any activity, what the top leaders are performing. Division can perform the activities of the club growth. Division can perform the activities of the quality. And like at that time, the different initiatives were taken by me. Multiple trainings were arranged. We initiated the different clubs. We arranged the showcase meetings. And we conducted the first annual conference at the division level as well. So I think it's all depend on the vision, and you can't buy the vision. Vision actually created by your own personality, your own education, and with your passion as well. These all features construct your vision, which drive you to achieve your objective. And same is true for the division. That factors for the division are the vision, passion, and planning, which is very important. Planning in the start of the year is very important. And that's why we are arranging this event today, that we are facilitating our leaders to plan for the next year. So everything, of course, they will not achieve all the things, but they will move to the direction. And moving in that direction, they will achieve something, and they will also achieve something which they might not plan. So this is my take on the factors of the division.
Thank you, Toastmaster Azam. So the factors Toastmaster Azam shared with us are vision, passion, and planning. After the foundations, the next important thing in any structure will be the pillars. So my next question is, what are the pillars of a thriving division? And I would like Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay, can you please share that what are the pillars of a thriving division in your opinion?
Thank you, moderator, for this question. I feel that the communication is the cornerstone of the success. Maintaining constant contacts with the team and the clubs is the paramount for the success. Communicating in the sense that communicating at every opportunity, communicating at every level chance, including the club meetings, it is very important. And this also includes division council meeting, area council meetings, wherein we communicate the various aspects from the district to the club, and we will take the district challenges or the good practices which they follow to the district. So this is one thing. And the other thing is membership orientation. We need to strategize our plans based on members' perspective. Plan events which help members grow, that will eventually add up to the DCP and will end up in the division achievements and the district achievements. We need to organize activities that facilitate the development of members, leading to the accumulation of DCP points. So I feel that communication and membership orientation are the two pillars for a division to thrive.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ajay. Well, I really agree that communication is something that is utmost important, especially when we are talking about an organization, and the flow of information is absolutely necessary. This brings me to my third question. That is that since the division is a smaller district and it also has a number of challenges. So what are the biggest challenges that a division may face? And for this, I would like DTM Viruli. DTM Viruli, what do you think are the biggest challenges for a division?
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator, for that question. And a very good evening to all the district leaders from District 122, Pakistan. As a district leader, now starting with my admin manager position in 2020, then I was in the club growth directors team, the following year pre-QD team, and now in the district directors team. So I have clearly identified the challenges, the divisions that are facing. So mainly I would like to highlight on 5 challenges. The first one I can highlight as member retention, because member retention is crucial when it comes to divisions. One of our primary challenges, this is for whatever the reason, when we went through this COVID, then again the membership fee was increased. Then we noticed that how we face the challenge of member retention. Therefore, it's not uncommon to any division. It can be in any district in the world. So, as a strategy, I would like to highlight engaging members and keeping their interest alive is crucial to retain the members. So, we need to create an environment where members feel valued and see tangible benefit from their involvement. That is crucial to keep them alive and retain. Second point I would like to highlight is membership growth. So membership growth goes hand in hand with this member retention. So attracting new members is essential for sustaining and growing our clubs. So this involves not just recruiting for the sake of recruiting, but where we can sustain that growth. Therefore, all what you had to do as divisions, areas, we had to strengthen our clubs, offering welcoming atmosphere and a compelling value proposition for the potential members. We had to ensure and make them feel that what is there for them in these meetings, how they can grow, what are the, during challenges, how they can grow and transform themselves. So that is very important for the member growth. So next challenge I see in divisions is the club quality. So club quality is crucial to all these areas, member retention, member growth as well. So I'm coming from a club which is the oldest club in the South Asian region. It is the Colombo Toastmasters Club. So it is 40 years old. So now at the moment we have a membership of 85. Once it went up to 100, even still we feel it's like a new club because we always create interest in the club. So still every month, every week we get calls from the guests to join the club. So what we do, we create interest in the member, in the club quality. So this quality of meetings and leadership, they vary widely between clubs in our district as well. So ensuring that all clubs meetings are high standard and members get valued experiences is crucial for the club quality. So what as strategies, what we do every time we have something different for the members. So yeah, it's very popular among our club to have team meetings. So team meetings, even a small team we select. If there's a special event falling in that month, so we celebrate that. So recently, last Tuesday, we celebrated the theme of ice cream because that was the World Ice Cream Day. So it was very interesting, and the VP Education give the theme details early, and everybody gets involved. So it's another learning experience. We Google, and all the role players, they Google, they engage with the members, speakers, and get like even a small thing. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? And what is your ice cream name? So that in one way keeps them engaged as well as they build up relationship. So as very rightly one of the senior district leaders said, it's like a family, Toastmaster. So in every district, it's like that. So we have to maintain that family culture. So when you do these small things, we engage. Now, I must mention in my club, the age difference vary. It goes from maybe about 80 years downwards to about 2022. So everybody is like one family. And sometimes we have these team meetings like hashtags. Now, see, senior members, we are not very familiar with those hashtags and all this. So when we have a theme like that, it's very knowledge building. The youngsters teach the seniors and so many. So we always look forward to our next meeting. So that's the way that we can enhance club quality. So back to back, we have this Golden Gavel Award for so many years. So that is nothing new. It's all due to these small, tiny things that we do. And next is the training and development, if I call a challenge, because we have to have effective training for all the members. That is, even those senior members, junior members, so we have to see how they are growing. So if a member is contesting for a contest, even at area level, division or district level, we have to see how we can support them. We can have training programs overall for all the members, as well as specialized training for these club members who have gone beyond the club level. So that keeps, they feel that they are actually looked after, or that these all for the club they are doing. So finally, I think my time is running out. I can mention the communication. Communication is very important. So clear and consistent communication is vital to keep members in the division. So it's the division downwards to the area, from the area to the club, and within the club, and also in the members. So members should know what's happening in the district. So it's our duty as district leaders, division leaders, to feel them, how to filter them down to the members. Therefore, they don't feel that they are not aware of anything. So therefore, improving our communication strategies can help us build a stronger, more connect to the community. So as a summary, I would say that these are the challenges we feel, like member retention, growth, club quality, training, and communication. So over to you, Madam panel moderator.
Thank you very much, DTM Murali, for such a detailed answer where you clearly identified 5 challenges: member retention, growth, club quality, training and development, and communication. As we were speaking that areas, or as TDM Viruli has also mentioned, that areas are the chain link between, divisions are chain link between area and district. So I often wonder that how can a division ensure a strong bond between the chain? And I would request Toastmaster Azam. Toastmaster Azam, would you like to share your thought that how can a division ensure a strong chain?
Thank you very much. Yes, of course. And it's very important and it's very critical as well. Because sometimes we face some challenges when the people were not involved in the decision making and in different events. Like I'm going to arrange a club officer training. So I call to all division directors that what should be the trainers from the different clubs. Give me the name of the trainers. Who will train the presidents? Who will train the VP educations? So I got the multiple names from each divisions. Now I have to choose the best one. So division should be involved by the district, and the division should involve the areas in his decision making as well. Like we have seen in the past that it's a good practice in our district that the roles in the different events are distributed among the divisions, and division distribute it to the areas as well. Division will ensure that the same role holder should not repeat again and again. One person should not be highlighted again and again. So it's like giving the empowerment to the area directors, to the clubs, and feeling them they are involved in the process. So division also used to conduct his own events. Division is also responsible to facilitate the district. So in all these activities, it's very important to involve all the stakeholders, all the leaders. And it will, of course, will help him, and it will also help to conduct the events in a good manner and to feel everyone that he is involved. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Azam. As you mentioned that one of the way to make the chain strong is to empower the area directors. Now, in many of the districts, we see that some areas are struggling. And I think, I wonder that how can division help those areas that they, from being a struggling area, they convert into being a self-sufficient area. And I would request Toastmaster Ajay. Toastmaster Ajay, can you share your thoughts that how can a division help the struggling areas and convert them into self-sufficient areas? Toastmaster Ajay, you are on mute.
Sorry, I am on mute. Thank you for the question, Madam Moderator. I would keep it simple and crisp. Areas are the combination of the clubs. So I would apply ABCD analysis, which means we will categorize clubs which are in one area into category A, which are the superstars. Like they can run on their own without anyone's help, support. They are the shining stars. So allocate 10% of your efforts on those clubs. They don't need much handhold. The next category comes category B, wherein we need to allocate 20% of our efforts, because these clubs are like, they are not excellent, they are not struggling, they're in the middle. So they need some push, 20% of push. Next comes category C, where these clubs are struggling, wherein they require more efforts or more time from the leaders, from area directors, from division directors, or from the district. So we need to allocate 30% of our efforts for these things, for these clubs. Next comes category D, where the clubs are like about to close or about to disappear from the dashboard. So let's put our extra effort to bring them back. That is 40%. So analysis of ABCD is like 10%, 20%, 30%, and 40%. So if we can apply this ABCD analysis for the struggling clubs, then the areas will flourish, and eventually the division and the district will flourish. At the same time, apart from this ABCD analysis, I would say we need to focus on the club success series and better speaker series, wherein these two manuals will guide you on how to make a club success and how to make the speakers better. So I think this should run for the whole year, or at least from August to March next year. So these are the two things which we can apply for a struggling clubs or for the struggling areas. Madam Moderator, back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ajay. Now we can focus 10%, 20%, 30% of our time to the clubs who are doing okay, and 50% is needed where the clubs are really struggling. Just like the areas or the divisions in the club, there are members who need particular attention. So what can division do to enhance the members' engagement and their learning? And I would ask this question to DTM Varuli. DTM Varuli, what can a division do to enhance the members' experience?
Actually, thank you very much, Madam Moderator, for that question. First thing that came to my mind is we have to have a personalized outreach, especially because regularly we have to connect with the members and see what their expectations are. So what as a practice, what we do at the district level, as well as at the very bottom club level, we send out a small survey and we see what their expectations are. Because all the members, when they join as Toastmasters, they have some expectation. What is there for me? So then they give out what they are really planning out. So that help us to have the plan for the either for the district training programs, even for the club, special keynotes. So that is number one. So second, I would say engaging meetings. Earlier also, as I mentioned, we must have diverse planned meetings to keep their interest and always to successfully meet their what they are expecting. So for that, we can actually, when we look at different clubs, their ideas are different. Because when, for example, when I say we also have some struggling clubs where with 8 members, then we went deep and analyzed to see, especially banks, that we have corporate clubs, so they are really engaged with their office work. So they are unable to come and join meetings physically. So what happens, we had to change the format. So one meeting physical, one meeting will be like online. So with that, we managed to revive those clubs, and they have reached beyond 20 members. So therefore, we have to have engaging meetings, as well as we had to have different formats for that. That is the main, that is one. The other one, I can say, the recognition and feedback for the members. So we, even though a small recognition will go a long way, because when they achieve pathways level, or if they reach a contest and achieve a position in the area or division level, we should recognize. So in my club, we have a practice of the sending out a flyer, putting in our Facebook, and also before every meeting, any recognition, we at the end we recognize, we put that flyer. So that keeps the members happy and be with the club. So also we have to give training opportunities, as I explained earlier. The other one is networking and mentoring. We must have networking opportunities for the members. Either it's at this division level, area level, or club level. In my district, we arrange different get-togethers, maybe once in 6 months or once a year. So that keeps everybody like a big family, the whole Toastmaster fraternity. So those are the points that I can think of through my experience. Over to you, Madam Moderator.
Thank you very much, DTM Murali. Now we are really running out of time for the panel discussion, and I would ask all the panelists to quickly share one piece of crisp advice to our division director. And I would request the panelists to limit the response within 30 or 45 seconds. I'll start from Toastmaster Ajay this time.
Sorry, is it for me?
Yeah, Toastmaster Ajay, your final piece of advice for a division director.
Okay, so I have 4 things of advices, like always keep smiling and be humble and down to earth, and always be available to your team. And lastly, but not the least, enjoy your term as a division director.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ajay. I wonder how many division directors enjoy their term. I'll ask the same question to our PQD, Toastmaster Azam.
Thank you very much. I must say that fail to plan is plan to fail. So plan now, focus on the plan and then execution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Azam. DTM Murali, your final piece of advice to a division director.
Yes, what I would say, enjoy your term as division director, and also keep engaged with your area directors. And I know area directors will look after the area, but still be engaged with them, and not only with the area, always keep in touch with the clubs, because clubs will always invite you for the installation. So keep that relationship, at least with the club president. Therefore, they feel that you're a part of the division. So that will go a long way at the end. Over to you, madam.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Azam, DTM Ajay, DTM Ruli, for this dynamic and engaging conversation. You have shared some practical tips and ideas that can help all the people, all the members of Division 120, District 122, that how we can take our divisions to the next level. We are deeply grateful for your time and contributions.
Thank you
So,
so much.
Toastmasters, I hope that you have found the insights shared by our esteemed panelists as insightful as I did. Now is the time for us to work together and elevate our divisions to the new height of excellence. Back to the MOC.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much and wish you all the best, District
Thank you.
122 in the new term.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faria, and all the panelists for such a wonderful session. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward and stick to our agenda. Our next session is Enhancing Club Quality by Distinguished Toastmaster Sarfraz-A. And as my co-host TM Shifa has mentioned earlier, DTM Sarfraz-A is serving as a TLI chair. And with his deep understanding and extensive experience of Toastmasters mission, he is here to share game-changing insights and unveil powerful strategies. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome again on the virtual stage, DTM Sarfraz-A.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fazal Akbar. And once again, welcome fellow Toastmasters and fellow district officers. 1 year after joining Toastmasters International, July 1994, I received a call from the district director. Back then, district directors were known as district governors. And he said that one of the area directors, or back then they were known as area governors, has resigned, and he asked me if I would be willing to serve. So I served as the area governor in the year 1994, 1995. The last time I served as area director was just recently, from July 2022 to June 2023. So I have been an area director under the old education program and also now under the new program. The purpose of this session, Enhanced Club Quality, is not to discuss club quality meetings, but to focus on the area visits or the club visits by the area directors. If you are an area director, I would like to ask you, what are the 2 requirements for an area to become a distinguished area? Any one of the area directors? If you would like to unmute yourself and answer, what are the 2 requirements for an area to be a distinguished area?
Visit the clubs and make the clubs distinguished.
True. So there are 2 requirements. One deals with the club visits and the other is the distinguished clubs. In order for the area to be a distinguished area, the area director is expected to visit and officially report their findings during the Toastmaster year twice. The first visit takes place between July 1st and November 30th. The second visit takes place between December 1st and May 31st. In order to qualify to be a distinguished area, the area director must visit at least 75% of their clubs. So if you have 4 clubs in your area, you must visit 3 clubs. And the other is the distinguished club. In order for the area to be distinguished, you must have at least 50% of your clubs become distinguished at the end of the Toastmaster year, which will be June 30th, 2025. If you have 4 clubs, then two clubs must be distinguished. Now, let me ask you, when should you make your first visit to the club? Any area director can answer this. When should you make your first visit to your clubs in the area? Beg your pardon?
In my opinion, start from the July.
Thank you.
I believe
That's correct.
I believe in the beginning of the tenure, right in the beginning.
That's correct. Even though you have until the end of November to submit your area reports, you must visit as soon as possible, because area director is the link between the clubs and the district. And so we will go over what the report looks like that you will be completing. But in order to complete the report, you have to observe what's going on within the club. So as soon as you can, I've noticed in many districts, area directors wait till the end of the first visit session, which will be November, when the district director sends them an email or a message, hey, I noticed you haven't completed your reports. And so, oh, I'm working on it. November is too late to start a relationship with the club officers and members of the clubs in your area. So first visit should come as soon as possible. Before you go to the club, you must download the PDF version of the club visit report. You will not be submitting the paper form. You will submit the report online, but it's nice to have that report so you can use that to complete your observations and your analysis of the meeting. And at the same time, before going to the club, you can let the club president know or provide the report to them, to a blank report, so the club president knows what you would be looking for during the meeting. The purpose of the club visit, not just to visit and, hey, hi, I'm ABC and I'm your area director. The purpose is to let the officers know you and you get to know the officers, and to find out why the club is successful, or if the club is having difficulties, why the club is struggling. So you can help them overcome those struggles and those deficiencies. And if there's an issue or a problem that's beyond your scope of assistance, then you can convey that to your division director or the district trio. So what do you need to do before you visit the club? And any area director can answer this. What should you do before you actually visit the club?
I would say understand the club, its members, its executive committee, and interact with them and understand their problems and their strengths before physically visiting them. Understand the clubs first.
Okay, thank you. Good response. One thing you need to do is, before you visit, go to the Toastmasters International website under Find a Club, put the name or the number of the club or the clubs that are in your area, and look at the meeting information. Under Find the Club, it'll show the club number, club name, and when you click on it, you'll see the district, area that it belongs to, the contact information, the telephone number, and the date when the club meets, or the day and the time. And the purpose of doing that is So you can see, is the information correct? If the information is not correct, then you'll be working with the club to make sure that the information is updated. And the reason for this is that there's an advanced club in one of the districts in the United States. And you would expect the advanced club that has some of the district officers, club members of this club, that they will ensure that the information is correct. When the club started, the club met on a Thursday and a Saturday during the month, one Thursday and one Saturday. Since then, they've changed. Now they meet on the first and third Saturday of the month. As of this week, when I checked the information, it still shows that the club meets on Thursday and Saturday. The reason for having this information to be correct is, if I'm a guest looking for a club to attend a meeting to see if I would like to join this club, when I go online, find a club, get the information, and I click on that link, and it gives me, hey, we meet online, and here's our Zoom link. And it says Thursday at 7 p.m. And I attend that meeting, and no one is there. There is no meeting because they're not meeting on Thursday. So that's one thing you'll be looking for, to make sure that the information under Find the Club is correct. And the contact information is correct also. There's a club that used to meet near my house. And once I thought, well, I'll contact them and see if I can attend a meeting and find out how healthy this club is, and perhaps join if I like the club. I went under Find the Club. I saw the mobile phone number. So I sent a message to that person asking, hey, are you still meeting on such and such date at such and such time? And the person was kind enough to respond. He said, I am no longer with this club. I left the club 2 years ago. Can you imagine that person whose number was on the Toastmasters International website as a contact for that club? He's no longer with that club for 2 years, and they have never updated. And I never visited this club. And I'm sad to say that club is now no longer in existence. This is what happens when clubs don't do the right things. And so what some of you mentioned, you'll be contacting the club president, let him or her know that you'll be visiting. And you can also go to the dashboard, look at the district club program, see what their current base is, base membership, see if they've already added new members since July 1st. Since the year is just starting, there's not a whole lot of information. You might find that the club has 0 education level completions. So if you go on the top, once you select the district 122, and then you click on the club performance, it shows you the current information. So right now, I guess it's still showing last year's. So you can look at to see what happened during the last year, which ended on June 30th. How many education level completions they had, how many new members they added, how many officers were trained, and did they submit their dues on time and the club officer list on time. So this is some of the information you can gather ahead of time, so you know if the information is correct, if the club is doing right, the club has already have some education level completions, or looking at the last year that ended on June 30th, if the club was distinguished, select distinguished, or president distinguished, that's nice to know. So when you go to the club, you can talk about it and congratulate the club and thank the club for being a successful club. So by looking at the dashboard, gives you an information where the club might be struggling. And in many clubs in District 122, you'll find there are several education level completions. And another district I looked at their June data, that's 12 months. Many clubs in that district had zero education level. This means either members are not giving speeches, and the club ends up having a long table topic session, or if the members are giving speeches, they are not entering the completion in base camp or getting it approved through Club Central. So not only the last years, if you like, as an area director, you can look at the dashboard, the Distinguished Club Program, and you can look at the past few years of performance. For example, the Karachi Toastmasters Club, for the past 7 years, it has been President's Distinguished. And they just do not meet the minimum requirements for the education level completion. They always exceed, far exceed. And other good examples of clubs that are making sure that the members are giving speeches, learning and growing, and at the same time, they're entering those completions in base camp, include Islamabad Toastmasters. So looking at the dashboard gives you some idea of the status of the club. So I'm going to go over the report. So when you go to the district central, once you're an area director, you get access to the membership of all the clubs in your area, all the members will, and you will also get to see the reports. You simply, under District Central, select club visit reports. When you click on it, it will have a list of all the clubs. You can see which report area director has already submitted it. The division director can look at it. In your case, first time you go there, it will be a list of the clubs. There won't be any report because you haven't started. So you can start filling in some of the information once you set up a date with the club when you will be visiting. Have them give you a few minutes on their agenda so you can talk to the membership as a whole. And I'm going to share you what the report looks like. After your visit, you will be completing it online and submitting it. Simply visiting is not enough. You must also submit it within the time frame, which is November 30th for the first visit and November 31st for the second visit. Okay, so I guess I do not have screen sharing. So I'll use my paper copy. So basically, the general information on the top that you'll be completing is club number, which is available on the dashboard. When you look at the Distinguished Club Program, it will have the name of the club and the club number, the visit or the date. That's the date you visited, the area and division. That information is also on. Ji.
Instead of this verbal, please take the permission from the host to give you the permission to share the screen.
Okay. Yeah, one of the hosts.
Permission is given.
Okay.
Permission is given.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. You should be able to see report. That's the area director club visit report. Can you, one of you tell me that?
Yes,
can
it
you
is
see
visible.
Okay, sure. So club number, visit, date visit, area, division, and district. Of course, district 122, division will be A, B, or C, and the area, whichever your area is. Of course, you know your area. And so what you are observing during the meeting is various factors. One is meeting observation and moment of truth. So in this case, you're looking at the first impressions, membership orientation, fellowship, etc. And first question that you're asked to respond is, how well the club exemplify the qualities of first impressions? Just like a job interview. When you go for a person goes for an interview, the manager gets a first impression of the candidate, and the candidate gets the first impression of the company through the person interviewing them. So in the same fashion, when you attend the meeting, you get an impression of how successful the club is, how well organized the club is. And I will give you two examples. One, 2 years ago, I contacted the club president of a club because I wanted to complete my project in Pathways. And I said, let me know when your club does not have a speaker and I'll come and deliver my speech. So at the time they said we do hybrid meeting for small clubs. So I told them I'll visit in person. I went to the meeting. There were few members present. There was only one person online, and that was the club president. He decided not to come to the meeting. And so one person. There were 3 female and a few male members. The 3 female members sat together and they discussed. Some of them knew who I was, but did not know me well. I did not know some of them. They did not talk to me. And when it was time for the meeting to start, we discovered, since the meeting room was in one of the offices in an office building, there was no Wi-Fi. And it was up in the evening after office hours. So there was no way to contact anyone to resolve the issue. So one of them tried to use their iPhone and the signal was not strong enough. So that did not work. So we waited a few minutes, people trying to log on and off on their iPhone to see if they can connect. And this was just because there was one person, the club president, who was online. If he had attended the meeting in person, they wouldn't be worried about the Wi-Fi connection. Finally, 15 minutes after the meeting was supposed to start, meeting had not yet started, second person appeared online. And they said, oh, this person has a tablet that has good Wi-Fi. So they said, hey, can you come to the meeting? Because we don't have Wi-Fi in the room. So she said, okay. It took her 30 minutes to leave her home and arrive at the meeting place. So the meeting started 45 minutes late. Now, I'm already a Toastmaster. I was just a guest speaker. Imagine if I was a guest, a non-Toastmaster guest, decided to attend the meeting to see if I want to join the club. Do you believe that I would join this club? For the members chit-chatting among themselves, not paying attention to a guest that they have. Meeting starting 45 minutes late. So that's what you're looking for. How well did the club exemplify the qualities of first impression? When, as an area director, you should strive to arrive there ahead of the meeting start time so that you can see when you arrive, are they setting up the room? The sergeant-at-arms there to set up the room? Are members starting to arrive? Is the VP education there checking off the role players on the agenda? If there are guests arriving, notice if the guests are being welcomed. Someone from the club who is an experienced member is talking to them and then sitting next to them in case the guest has an answer. So what you're looking for, the first impression you got about the club. And then another question is, what elements of membership orientation present during the meeting? If the club has a new member, or they said that this person just joined last week or last month, see if the club has a new member orientation. Did they provide a mentor to the new member? Was there a new member induction? Some clubs do. There's a one-page form that tells you how to induct a new member, where the new member's information is provided to the club, and the member promises to attend meetings and support the club, and the members promise to help support the member in their quest for improvement. How well did the club apply the qualities of fellowship, variety, and communication? Based on experience, does the club provide a variety in their programming? And are people talking to each other, or just two people talking in one corner and another two talking the other one, and the rest no one is paying attention to? Or if they're guests, no one paying attention to the guests or new members? Sometimes we pay attention to the guests, but then once they become members, we stop paying attention. So you're looking for fellowship, variety, communication, and most important, are people having fun? We learn by doing, but we also want to have fun at the same time. So people enjoying the meeting or not. Or people, it appears that they're looking at their watch all the time. Hey, when is the meeting going to end so I can leave? How well did the club apply the qualities of program planning and meeting organization? The agenda should be prepared ahead of time. Was the agenda distributed ahead of time? Are the role players there available? Some clubs will appoint or ask for volunteers for the big 3 or big 4 roles at the end of the meeting for the following week. Some have an agenda that has many role players missing, and they say, okay, when the meeting starts. Once the meeting starts, you want to have the roles already completed or filled. So Club VP Education is supposed to make sure it's a few minutes before the start meeting, someone is not there, then there's someone else who does not have a role. Look to see during table topics, are there members of the club who are not on the agenda, who are not role players? And does the table topics master ask them to respond to a question? Or the table topics picks only members who they're comfortable with or who they're known for several years, and they ignore some people that don't have any part in the meeting and do not give them an opportunity to speak. So these are some of the things that you will be observing during the meeting. How well did the club apply the qualities of membership strength? Earlier, DTM Atif mentioned that the charter strength is 20. It takes 20 to start a club, and the clubs are encouraged to keep that charter strength, knowing that some members will not attend the meeting. But if you have 20 members and few are missing, you still have enough members to carry out the roles during the meeting. This way, you're not relying on one person or 2-3 people to do multiple roles within a meeting. And when that happens, that means not all the members are getting an opportunity to grow. How well the club apply the qualities of achievement recognition. I've noticed in District 120, many clubs are good in recognizing. They either make a poster or a flyer and post it on the district WhatsApp group. But if someone has completed level 1, level 2, or some level of a pathway, were they recognized during the meeting? They can be recognized during the president's remarks or towards the end, closing remarks. So those are some things that you want to see, whether people are being recognized, because the more you recognize, the more people will be willing to accomplish and achieve. Club experience, how well did the club adhere to the meeting agenda? Was the agenda changed 25 or to 50%, or everybody on the agenda was there? There were very minor changes to the agenda. So your rating from 1 to 5, 5 being very excellent and 1 being very poor. Remember, when you're completing this form, you must and you should be very, very honest. The purpose is not to say, oh yes, everything's okay. No, if the club is having difficulties, that should be highlighted. And then as an area director, you will work with the club president and club executive committee to help resolve those issues. Work with the district officers, helping make the club success so that the area becomes successful and division and districts become successful. I already mentioned finding the club. So basically, you go through this form ahead of time so you know what you're looking for, gather some information in advance, then attend that and talk to the the club executive committee afterwards and share them just the summary of what you observed and tell them you'll be completing. Go online under District Central, under Club Visit, enter the club information, and then complete the form, transfer the manual information or the information from the manual form onto the website and submit it. It will go to the district officer. It will also go to you, the report, and it goes to the club president. I will post my contact information in the chat room. You are welcome to send me any question if you have any. about the area visit, make sure you visit as soon as possible. And the second visit, start making plans to visit in December or January. Don't wait till the end of the year in May to do the reports. Back to you, MOC.
Thank you so much, DTM Sarfaraz and Zaid, for bringing so much light on improving club quality. Before we move to our next segment, I would request all of you to please turn on your cameras so we can take a group photo. And
Kindly
I
unshare,
also
DTM Sarfraz, kindly unshare your presence.
and I also request the tech host to take the screenshot. Please turn on your cameras.
DTM Sarfraz, kindly.
With thumbs up or otherwise? Tech host, kindly confirm after taking the picture so that we should not be freezing this time.
Is it done? Yes, I guess it's done. So now moving forward, please join me in welcoming DTM Ali Amjad on the stage, where he will be sharing expertise on establishing and supporting new clubs. DTM Ali Amjad holds a master degree in engineering, energy and environmental engineering. With 9 years of overall professional experience, he currently serves as a water and energy expert for WWF Pakistan. He has led numerous youth leadership programs beside being a sports enthusiast. Get ready for insightful strategies and practical advice from a seasoned leader. DTM Ali Amjad, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. And may I have the rights to share the screen from the tech host?
It is given.
Thank you so much. I hope the screen is visible to all. Can anyone confirm?
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's now time to have some learning on how to develop new clubs. My fellow Toastmasters and leaders of the District 122. Before I go with my formal presentation, I want to tell you the secret. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. So whatever your plans are for the year, whether you are an area director or a division director, it doesn't matter. What matters the most is the self-confidence. So if your self-confidence is there, nothing is impossible. You know, I was inspired by a quotation from Muhammad Ali, the great boxer, when he was talking to one of his opponents, and he said, if you ever dream of beating me, you better wake up and apologize. Such was the level of his self-confidence. But behind that self-confidence was years and years of practice, perseverance, and determination. Let's look at what are the secrets of forming new clubs and sustaining them so they flourish and they serve the purpose of the district. Here is the session agenda. We have mission and goals. We will know who are the club builders, and we will learn about the club building cycle. At the end of my presentation, since the time is limited, I will share a workbook, and all the area directors and division directors will be requested to fill that and share back. Now, the session objective, one of the main objective is that we learn how we can establish new clubs in Toastmasters and how it is aligned with the Toastmasters International and District mission. Next is to identify.
DTM Ali, are you
Yes.
showing presentation or not?
Yes, I am.
But it's not visible. Kindly
Okay.
unshare it, open the presentation and then share it again.
Okay, let me do that. That's what I asked in the beginning. That is my screen visible.
Yeah,
In
your
the
screen
beginning,
was
your screen
visible,
was
but
visible.
we were not aware
Okay.
of this screen.
Yeah.
It stuck to your first screen.
Okay, let me reshare. So is the screen visible now?
It is the first screen that you showed.
Yep.
Same screen. First open the PowerPoint and share it. Then open your file and then share it again.
Okay, let me open the file first. Sorry for the disruption. I'm now trying it one more time.
Not at all. Timer will not bear it.
Mhm. Okay, just give me a minute. So is this screen now visible where it states area and division director training?
No, it's the
No.
same screen.
It's the same.
Share your PowerPoint point with me and I will share it. WhatsApp me.
Okay. Actually, it's a full screen mode PowerPoint from Toastmasters International. Maybe that is the reason it's taking some issue. I'm sending you through WhatsApp. Yes, so I have sent it to you now. See if you have got it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I received. Kindly continue. I'll share it in a while.
Sure. Okay, so what is more important? We were discussing about the session objectives. So one of the main important thing that we will be learning is today that how forming new clubs and the Toastmasters mission and district mission are connected. The other thing is that we'll look at some of the responsibilities of district leaders on how to establish new clubs. The
Is it
third thing
visible? Is it visible now?
Yes.
Screen.
Yes, it's visible now.
But I think it is magnified. Can you zoom out a bit?
No, but for us, it's okay. It's all fine.
It's at laptop, it is okay.
On the laptop, it is okay. I'm also on the laptop.
Even at mobile, I'm using mobile and it's fine. It's working great.
Yeah, it's okay. And there is an option to zoom out.
Okay. So I have done it and it looks okay to me. Can anyone else confirm if they are able to see slide
Yes,
number
it is okay.
1?
Please go ahead.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So
Yes, Toastmaster. It's okay.
thank you.
It's
Thank
mission
you.
and goals, session agenda. We can see that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So Toastmaster Azam, you are navigating it.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Okay, please proceed to the next slide. Yes, thank you. So the fourth objective is that we will be learning about the club building cycle. Like many people have asked me in my initial consultations that, okay, we want to build club, we have been given a target, but what do we do? How do we go about it? So don't worry, today you will learn how to go about it. And the last thing is that we identify opportunities for new clubs. We will learn how we can identify opportunities. We have already done it at the division level through the district director connect, hot leads, but there is still a lot of other opportunities to tap in, and we will see it further. So what is Toastmasters mission? The mission is to empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. And then is the mission of the district in the next slide. Yes. So the district mission is we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. So whenever an area director or a division director or anyone else is making an effort, you are contributing towards district mission. So we are one district, one goal, and we have one common aim. One common aim is for this year is to have transition from a provisional district to a full district, which means we should have 60 clubs, 60 active paid clubs by the end of the term. Yes, so next slide. Now let's look at what are the benefits of new clubs. The new club offers opportunities for more people to get benefit out of the Toastmasters program. And also it helps to provide improved communication and leadership experience to new people. But what is important for area and division directors that they will have support to build clubs from the club growth team. That is more important because when you are given a new task, you don't have that right set of skills with you, then you might find yourself in trouble. But if you have the support and you have the tools available, then you need not to worry. Just focus on what would you want to go ahead with. Next slide, please. Now, who are the club builders? The club builders are the people who are all Toastmasters. So all Toastmasters in the district, you are the club builders, be it at the club level, area or division level. Then the area and district division directors, they are also the club builders. And then they work with the sponsors and mentors. We have worked with the division teams and we asked them already that whatever new club project they want to work upon, They have to now start identifying sponsors and mentors. And the fourth important thing is that they also fulfill their duties going with the club's building process. So it is also already there in their responsibilities mark that they have to build new clubs and support existing clubs. So retention and growth goes side by side. If we build new clubs and we don't give attention to the existing ones, of course the net growth would not be positive. We want the net growth to be positive. So it is also in the area director plan and the VN director's plan, and of course the club growth team's plan. Next slide, please. Yes, so here's a game. You have set of responsibilities written in front of you, and you see 4 options written at the bottom. So just read through them, and anyone can unmute and tell whose responsibilities these are. Serve as contact for demo meeting, generate interest and recruit members, show new clubs how to hold meetings, submit charter paperwork, and plan charter presentations. So any area director, division director, Toastmasters Azam, I think you have moved ahead. Yeah, 7A, the previous one. So anyone who want to tell?
I guess these are the responsibilities of club growth director. To the best
Club
of my
growth
guess.
director. Club growth director. Okay.
I think club sponsor should do it.
Club sponsor, right? Anyone else?
DTM Ali Amjad, I think these are intertwined. It's not someone else all alone.
Okay.
I think it goes to somebody else. It's not like that. They are all interlinked.
Okay, so these are for clubs sponsor. If you see, setting up demo meetings, generate interest, and recruit members, show new clubs how to hold meetings, charter with paperwork, fee and dues, and plan charter presentation. So till the charter process, it is the responsibility of the club sponsor. So you can move to
now
7B.
now I deserve a book from you.
Yeah, you deserve a round of applause for guessing it well.
Indeed.
Next, you can move to 7B. Okay, so in this just there is an answer. You can see at the bottom, it is highlighted. Next, 8A, please move ahead. Yes, so here again, you have set of responsibilities written. Take 1 minute to read out and understand, and then I'll ask you to answer this. Whose responsibility is it to recruit, train, and supervise club building team, club sponsor and mentors, receive leads from district directors and world headquarters, assist with prospect visit, help plan demo meetings, attend demo meetings and pre-charter information meetings. And take 1 minute to read, and then I would request the people who haven't responded yet to participate. Okay, so time to unmute and share. Nobody?
I guess club mentor.
Club mentor, okay. Irfan Farooqi wants to say, but I'll ask others to respond first if anyone else is there. Miss Sophia, you
Yeah,
want to make a
I'm
guess?
sorry. Actually, Ali, I lost your voice for a while.
These are
So
the responsibilities written, and you have to
yeah,
make a guess whose responsibilities these are.
all right.
Okay, I'll tell
This
you,
is
these are the responsibilities of Club Growth Director.
Club growth director.
Yes,
You
my
did give me a chance.
responsibilities.
I have now I have won 2 books.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's move to the next component. Next slide. Again, there are some responsibilities written. Just 2 of them. Receive leads from world headquarter, confirms alignment of new clubs. Who do you think this responsibility belong to? The 4 options are given at the bottom. District director, club growth director, I think it is club mentor and club sponsor. The entire screen is not visible to me.
District director.
Yes, I was about to say the same. District director
Okay. Anyone else?
or club growth director, maybe.
Okay. No, this is for district director. Yeah, he or she receives leads from
Yeah.
world headquarters for new clubs and then also confirms alignment of new clubs. So if anyone reaches out the Toastmasters International headquarters that they want to form a club, they direct that information to the respective division or district. And then that is routed towards the club growth director, and we can assign it back to area director or division directors accordingly. And same goes with the new club membership request. So if we receive a request through the TI website, we route it the same way. At this point in time, I would like to ask the timer how much time is left in my allocated time slot.
You have left 9:50 seconds.
Okay, approximately. So I'll try to be within the time. Next slide, please, sir. Yep. 10A. Yes. So again, we have set of responsibilities written. Guide clubs through the first 6 to 12 months. Ensure club officers understand duties and how to perform them. Familiarize club officer with Toastmasters education program, which is Pathways, and familiarize them with the Distinguished Club program. So who do you think these responsibilities belong to? 4 options are given at the bottom, and please raise your hand if you want to answer.
Club mentor?
Club mentor. We have a raised hand from anyone
Club,
else?
club mentor.
Yes, Irfan Saab. Irfan Faruqi.
Yes, club mentor.
Club mentor. Yes, you're right. These are the responsibilities of club mentor. So next slide, please. And the next one. Yep. So here are some of the responsibilities of the district director that he has to ensure to receive club leads from the world headquarters, they are passed on. And if there is a requirement about the realignment of any club, so he has to confirm that, consult, and as you have seen in the last year, it has been done. Next responsibilities. Next slide, please. Yes, so here are my responsibilities as club growth director. Recruit, train, and supervise club building team, which I have already started work on. You have seen I've started work on demo meetings, demo teams, setting up of the committees, and the training part is left, which we will be doing soon. Receive leads from the district. I have started receiving some from the TI, and the final one is chair the district marketing committee. So we have started building the marketing plan, doing market analysis. TI's guidelines are there, but we will need your support to complete that. Next slide. So club sponsors, what is the responsibility of a club sponsor? Because we have already asked the respective division directors to look for club sponsors for their respective club leads. So he or she must follow up on leads, serve as a contact for demo meeting, recruit members in new club. If it is a community club, of course, the onus will lie with him. And if it is a corporate club, then of course it has to come from the organization. Show new clubs how to hold meetings and then elect officers so that the executive committee is there. And then submit the charter paperwork, fee and dues. The executive committee composition is essential. So there should be people who can give time. And then plan charter presentation meeting. When the club has been chartered, there should be an inaugural meeting. It should be properly planned. The charter documents should be handed over to the new club's executive team. Next slide, please. Yes, so here are some of the key responsibilities of mentors. The mentor, when you are trying to choose a mentor for your club lead, keep in mind that he must be able to perform these duties. He should be able to guide the clubs through first 6 to 12 months. So at least he should be the one who has served in the district, in the club excom, and knows these responsibilities well. And he must ensure club officer understand duties and familiarize club officers with the Toastmasters education program, familiarize club officer with the distinguished club program, and help them recruit and retain members. Next slide, please. So the club building team support must be there because the area and division team needs to form new clubs. So the committees and teams, the area and division directors, and then he has to serve as a member of a district committee. And then there must be generating the leads, finding club sponsors and mentors, facilitate and attend demo meetings and pre-charter information meetings. So all of these must be performed due diligently so that the teams can do well and their transition, their journey towards the club building is smooth. So we are already setting up team committees. Committee chairs have been finalized and will be announced in the next couple of days. Area and division directors have been given some responsibilities. So we are already on track. Next slide. This is the last component of my presentation, and this is very important. And this contains the answers to many of the questions which were coming from the area directors, particularly those who have been elected for the first time as area director. This is the club building cycle. It has 6 steps. First is to identify leads and prospects, which we have already done for at least the hot leads. The second component is contact and qualify. The third is present. The fourth is address questions and concerns. The fifth is charter the club, and the last is follow up. So we'll have a few seconds on each slide now. Please go to the next slide. Identifying leads is of critical importance, and the leads can come from world headquarters, current members, neighbors, co-workers, many other places. And we have already listed down at least 20 club leads in each division. And the area and division teams already have access to that Excel sheet. If you don't have that yet, please let me know and we can coordinate after the meeting. Assess existing clubs, excuse me, to identify opportunities for new clubs and target opportunities. So if it is a community of 10,000 plus people, there is a need for a club. It's as simple as that. And if you know a corporation that has the appetite for a learning and development, and it has a strength of roughly 150 people, it has the right set of size to proceed for a new club. Next slide. So once you have the leads, you have to contact and qualify that lead towards setting up a new club. So you have to follow up, set up an initial meeting, set up a demo meeting if they asked for it, And to qualify the lead, you have to identify who is the actual decision maker for that club. Explain the Toastmasters program. We are trying to ensure that all the resources that you need as club builders are there, and we will make sure that they are there in the Google Doc, and we will share it with you. So you have to ask questions, do the need analysis. Why would they need a Toastmaster club? What are their specific gaps, and how Toastmaster can serve that? Next slide, please. So now you have to conduct a demo meeting, plan your demo meeting, and all the resources for the demo meeting will be made available to all the district leaders. Next slide. You have to address particular specific questions. What are, if it is a software firm, the needs will be different. If it is a corporate, other corporate, the needs would be different. So all they have specific needs, but you have to address their specific questions and ask for opportunity that would their needs be met through the Toastmasters educational program. So these are the tactics that can work well for you. Next slide. The last component is that second last is to charter. So how to charter a Toastmaster club? There is a complete document available, and the club sponsor, the person who is with you, will be there to assist you. We will be training the club sponsors. Once you identify all the club sponsors, we will hold their trainings within August so that they know what are their responsibilities. Some of them are listed here, but we will conduct a detailed training for them, because they are the critical people who should know what are the requirements, and the district leadership will also take it further. Next step, please. So this is the final step in the club building cycle, that club mentor now has to come in. Once the club has been chartered, the club mentor role starts from there. He has to ensure officers understand their duties. A club officer training can be conducted for that very club because it is essential, and to maintain the membership strength. So we have seen some clubs that they are formed quickly and then they die out quickly. So sustainability of that club is equally important. So if you put like 4 or 5 months in setting up a club, and then after one cycle it dies out, so it is all your efforts go futile. So it's very important that we train them. We will be doing our part, and inshallah, with your all zeal and zest, with proper training, mentoring, we will try to achieve our goal. And if you need any support, I'm always available. Anytime you can reach out to me. Next slide, Toastmaster Azam. So this is a review which I think is all covered. This is the final slide, that club building is basic to the mission of Toastmasters. All of you now have a better understanding, and I will share that file. And once you fill that, I would know how successful I was in delivering today's training. And even if you couldn't pick something, you can just reach out to me again, and I will be there to assist you. I hope that together we form unity. And as I mentioned earlier, that we need resonance effect. All of us needs to be very, very clear and crisp what our goals are, what our resources are. Thank you very much. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you so much, DTM Ali Amjad, for such an impressive session. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is running and we are left with one last session. But before that, let us take a moment to appreciate the commitment of our district officers. They are the backbone of our Toastmasters community, working tirelessly to create a positive and nurturing environment for all members. With this, I would like to call our very own District Director, District Toastmaster Zaid Kaliya. Please welcome the King of Hearts, our District Director, DTM Zaid Kaliya, to virtual stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fazal Akbar. So I will be sharing my presentation. So today, my topic is distinguished division and area program. So we all are aware that in Toastmasters, recognition is very important. Whenever a guest come into the club to attend the meeting, first thing we want to do is to showcase our quality meeting, and we try that guest go for table topic as a speaker of table topic session, and then we try that guest gets the award best table topic speaker, especially in district 122. Why we want to do that? Because we want to recognize those individuals who have come from the outside, and in outside world there is a lack of recognition. Since childhood to the death, many individuals didn't get recognized, and that's why their hidden talents are hidden with them in the grave. So this is very important in Toastmasters, that we all recognize at different level for members, for clubs, for division, and for area, and district as well. So what is the district mission? So we build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. So this is our district mission, and we are working to achieve this mission. And what we have to do to achieve this mission. This slide I have shown to in my district director connect this year, that we have to reach the finishing line. We have to hit the magical number. We have to become full-fledged district, and we are happy with nothing less than 60. And for doing it, I cannot alone do it. Even district trio, if work 24/7, we cannot achieve this target alone. This target can be achieved if we all work together and join hand in hand, and reaching out to people and making efforts together. We can, and we will, and we must achieve this target. So this is our target, what we want to achieve. We want 19 more clubs in 19 days. This is our vision, and this is the target. We all have to boast in our hearts that we have to achieve it, and we have to write it down in our diaries, in anywhere we can. This target can pop up in our mind on a daily basis, or we can have a screensaver in our mobile phone as well. So this is our target for the clubs. Then comes a target for distinguished clubs. So this time, this target is 23 as per Toastmasters International, if we want to achieve similarly distinguished for our district, and we want to achieve that. So out of so many clubs, we need to at least achieve 23. But what if our target should be all clubs in our area, all clubs in our division? What is the membership payments target? Dashboard has been updated, and to achieve the similarly distinguished, we need to reach 1618. And it may enhance if we are able to reinstate few of our diet club. We are working very hard. Ali Amjad is doing a fantastic job. So if we achieve that, it may increase, but this is a very small target. We have surpassed this target previous year. So this is an achievable target. And if we work together, we can easily achieve. Now, what is Distinguished Division Program? Every year, we discuss about this, and division director at least should have the knowledge of this Distinguished Division Program. Last year, only one division achieved this target. Why not all three divisions this year aim for it and achieve this target? So eligibility criteria for this is that you should not lose any club, or if you lose one club, you charter one more club, so you meet the eligibility criteria. And if you add more clubs, so it's good for the district and good for the division. How this program will be monitored. So there are three levels of achieving distinguished status. So you can see that the ball goes to the clubs. So if clubs are distinguished, then division can become distinguished. If clubs are not distinguished, a division cannot become a distinguished division. For that purpose, if 40% of the clubs in the division are distinguished, for example, if any division has 10 clubs, at least 4 clubs need to achieve the distinguished status so that the division can achieve the first step or first level of award, which is distinguished division. And for if they're 45, for the next level, which is select distinguished division, they need to achieve at least 45% of their clubs need to achieve select distinguished status. So if we continue with the same example, you have 10 clubs. So now you have to have 5 more clubs, or because you cannot have 4.5 clubs. So in this situation, you don't have select, you can achieve this by having 5 clubs as a distinguished clubs. Then for president distinguished, 50% of the clubs need to become distinguished. So if you have 10 clubs in the beginning of the year, which is base club position, so you need only 5 clubs to achieve this target. So if 5 clubs become distinguished, your division can become president distinguished. But there is another condition, which is you need to add one more club. So net club growth means that if you lose any club, you have to add more clubs, and then your net result should be +1. So if you have started with the 10 clubs and God forbid any 2 clubs died down in the way, you need to add 3 more clubs to reach 11, because you need to have +1. So whatever the base club number is, you need to add +1, and 50% of the clubs need to be distinguished. My question is, what is your target? And I believe that division director will say that we will strive to become distinguished this year. Now we go for distinguished area program. This is also important because 3 of our areas this year, last year, achieved this award. And this is also achievable. Understand that what is the eligibility criteria, and simple eligibility criteria is that there should be no net club loss. If you have base club of 4, you should have, by the end of the year, you should have at least 4 clubs in your area to be eligible to become a distinguished area. Then second comes in is your area director club visits. So as you have learned that all area directors have to visit at least 75% of their clubs and submit the report. So you need to visit, as well as you have to submit the report at TI dashboard. So, and the deadline is November 30 on the first round, and the second round is May 31st. So this is the condition. These 2 conditions you have to fulfill to become eligible to be awarded as distinguished area. And what is the criteria? Criteria is now, again, we have to go back to the clubs. Clubs will be distinguished, then your area can become distinguished. So 50% of the clubs, if 50% of the clubs are distinguished, then your area can become distinguished. So taking on the same example, if your area-based club number is 4, you need at least 2 clubs to become distinguished to reach this level. And for select distinguished, at least 50% of the clubs, which means if you have 4, you have to achieve 2 clubs as a distinguished plus 1 more, which means if you achieve in this example, 3 clubs achieve distinguished status, your area can become select distinguished. And what we have to do for president's distinguished area, 50% of the club, which means in this case, we have 4 clubs, so 2 clubs here, plus 1, which means 3 clubs need to become distinguished, plus one addition of one more club. So if you have 4 clubs, and by the end of the year, you need 5 clubs so that you can achieve President's Distinguished Area. Again, the question is how many areas in our district wants to achieve it? And I believe everyone will say, yes, we want to achieve it. If no, then we have to find another area director. So and what are my thoughts about uh, division and area director roles? What are we expecting from the district leaders? That number one thing is you need to ensure that all clubs are meeting regularly. This is one of the litmus tests. If you have watch on the clubs, if they're meeting regularly, they won't die. Second comes the quality. First comes a meeting. So how I can judge whether how many clubs are active, I can see the event group. If they are sharing the pre-post of their club meeting and post after the meeting, then I can easily assess that these are the active clubs. Similarly, area directors and division directors have to watch them. Second important thing, as Ali Amjad has mentioned, that we have given the leads to the area directors. And if you're an area director and division directors and you haven't received the leads from Ali Amjad, you need to contact him now because it's a combined responsibility. And he has already shared with all of you in the group. So if you don't understand what is all about, what is the Excel sheet, he can help you out. So at least work on the 3 projects, 3 club leads, which I called projects. So each area should have at least 3 club leads on which a team of 4 members are working. And all 4 members of 3 projects need to be different under the guidance of area directors. So which means at least you have to identify 12 members who will be working on 3 leads, and these members will be getting the sponsorship and mentorship awards. So this is also important that those people, those members who are working hard and those who are taking out time and going for the meeting and helping the new club to charter should get the award. Then plan your club visit in advance so that clubs can focus and they can also invite new members, guests in the meeting whenever you are going there. Keep an eye on dashboard. If you don't know how to go to which website you have to go to, you need to learn where is TI dashboard and from where you can download the information. So keep an eye on the TI dashboard so that you can aware that whether you are going in the right direction or not. Then comes you have to attend EXCOM meetings and district director connect regularly because these are the meeting points where you will be giving your performance reviews, you will be sharing how you can contribute, will be sharing your ideas that how you can make, how we all can make our district a stronger district. And also ensure the attendance of your club members in your domain in our district program so that when we are coming together, we can help each other out. We can have a good networking and we can work together and many hidden talents can be utilized in future. So remember that talent wins games, but teamwork wins championship. And this year we need to win championship. We want to win Semedley Award for our district for the 3rd time. We, in our history of 5 years, we have reached to this level twice. Now it's time to again win this championship, win the Semedley Award, win the full-fledged district status, and show the world that yes, we will rise together. Thank you.
Thank you, District Director, for this wonderful presentation. I request the host to kindly take charge. Host Fazil Akbar. and Toastmaster Shifa.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, DTM Zaid Kaliya, for such insightful session. We are near to our closure, but before the closure, I would request DTM Azam for the certificates before our last session. And I would also like to, like my co-host, the Toastmasters Fazal, to please take a lead from here so that we can proceed with the certificates before the closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shifa. I would like to request the tech host to please pinpoint the receivers when I show the certificate. First, please let me share my screen.
Your certificate is not visible. Kindly open the certificate first and then share the screen.
Is it visible now?
No, unshare your screen and then open the certificate. Unshare your screen, please. Toastmaster Fazil Akbar, kindly unshare your screen.
Yes, please allow me a
From
few.
the bottom, there is a bottom green button in the bottom, middle of the bottom screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let me share the screen and I will request. Okay, now.
is it visible now?
Sarfraz, yes, it's here. So kindly tech host, kindly take the picture.
Okay. Can you add pin on DTM Sarfaraz?
Yeah, it is added. Kindly take the picture with DTM Sarfraz, who was a wonderful trainer to enhance the club quality. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Done. Thank you.
Next certificate, please.
The next
Abrar Wani,
certificate goes
I
to
think Abrar Wani is not
Abrar
here.
Wani.
Abrar Wani, are you here? Okay, kindly move to the next certificate. Ali Amjad, DTM Ali Amjad, kindly open your camera. Kindly take the picture.
Just a moment. Done.
Okay, next certificate, please. Atif Irfan is not, DTM Atif Irfan is not here. Kindly move forward.
Okay, next.
Okay, I'm here.
DTM Azam Ali.
DTM Azam, well done. You have coordinated this training really well and you brought in wonderful. I think all attendees would agree to me.
Done.
Very kind words.
Thank
Next,
you.
Faria.
Next, we
kindly
have
open the-
panel moderator, Toastmaster Faria. Do we have Toastmaster Faria?
I think she was here. Let's check. Okay, she is not here. Kindly move to the next.
Now
He is
we
not here. Move forward, kindly.
yeah. Okay.
In Azam, could you open your?
Yes.
Can you please take a picture of yourself?
Open your screen first. Then we'll decide. Are you opening a window? Okay.
Yeah.
Picture is taken, kindly go forward.
Thank you. Now we have the timer, Niamat Mustafa.
Well done. Great job.
Niamat, kindly show your face.
Wait 1 minute. Done.
Thank you. Okay, next one we have our co-host, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Shifa Jabib.
Well done, Toastmaster Shifa.
Done.
Picture, please.
Thank you. Now we have DTM Viruli.
No, she's not here.
Silva.
Okay. We have
Oh, District Director, DTM Zaid. Thank you for being here with us.
Great job.
Done.
okay, one last certificate. The
Oh.
unsung hero, Toastmaster.
Fazil Akbar. Oh, great. Fazil Akbar. Very well done, Fazil Akbar.
Done.
Well done. Great job.
Well
Thank
done.
you so much, everyone.
So over to you, Fazil Akbar.
This is all from me. Thank you so much, everyone. And now I hand over the virtual stage to my co-host, Toastmaster Shifa. Over to you, Toastmaster Shifa.
Kindly unshare your screen.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fazil. We are now at the closure of our district officers training. And before the conclusion, I would like to extend my utmost appreciation for being an amazing audience. And now it's our time to hand over the stage to TLI Chair DTM Sarfraz-A to formally close the meeting with his closing remarks. Please take it from here. Over to you, DTM Sarfraz-A.
Thank you to our MOCs, our facilitators, and all the attendees, district officers, for joining us this evening. We know that you have other time commitments, and you could have been at 101 other places, but you decided to join us and be part of this district event. There's a requirement for district officers to be trained, but the reason for having this session was beyond just to tick off that we have conducted the district training. It is to provide tools, tips, and techniques to our district officers so that they can be effective leaders and help the clubs, area, divisions, and the district grow. So I'm quickly going to share what District Director DTM Zaid mentioned about the Distinguished Club Program. If you go to dashboards, with an S, dashboards.toastmasters.org, you can look at the status at any time of the club, division, area, and also the district performance. And this is what it looks like. On the top left-hand side, you will select the district 122 from the drop-down list. And then if you go to club performance, it shows you the clubs, their 10 goals, where they stand. There's in the area for one club, it already has one educational goal completed. And that's great. And they also have one level completed for the fourth goal, which means another completion will give them the second goal. So if you click on the division and area performance, it shows you whether you have completed the club visits. In this case, there's none. The reason to keep up with this is so you can ensure that the clubs are doing the right things and becoming distinguished so that the area can be distinguished. And if the areas are distinguished, that help the division be distinguished, and clubs area division becoming distinguished become obviously a distinguished district at the end of the year. So maintain the status so you can see what's needed in order to become distinguished. And I'm mentioning this because a few weeks ago, I ran into an area director. She had 100% of the training reports completed for both the first requirement and the second requirement. Her area had 6 clubs. One ended up being a president's club, distinguished club. The other one select distinguished. In order for the area to be distinguished, she needed 50% of the clubs to be distinguished. She needed one more. And there was one club in her area that lacked 1 member and 1 education level completion to become distinguished. If that had happened, her area would have also become distinguished. And when I mentioned it to her, I said, you have one club that just needs 1 member. Yeah, so I'm just finishing
Your
up.
screen is not visible.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. I was just saying the way to look at the distinguished. So make sure that you keep up with the distinguished program. The purpose is not just to say, oh, we are distinguished. No, the purpose is to see how well members are being served. Are members attending meetings, giving speeches, and getting credit for it? Are the clubs adding new members? Because every 6 months when we renew our membership, there's a possibility we lose some. Things happen. And in order for the clubs to continue to grow, we need new members to offset the ones that we are losing. So you are not alone as a leader, as an area director, for example. You have division directors to help you and your district directors. You are not alone as a division director. You have other district officers to help you. Always raise your hand when you need some assistance, and your district trio and other division and district officers will be willing to help you. I want to thank you once again for joining us, and we look forward to having a very, very successful year in District 122. And inshallah, at least we will be and end up the year as a distinguished, if not select distinguished or president's distinguished. But in order to become at least distinguished, the first step has to be taken now, so that our last step shows that we are distinguished or select distinguished or president's distinguished, and then we will get together again to celebrate our achievement at the end of the year. Back to you, MOC, to close the meeting, or the technical host to close the meeting. Thank you for joining us, and may God bless you.
Thank you, DTM Sarfraz. And I think the MOC already had that he has done with his role.
Okay.
So thanks to everyone, every role holders. And now meeting is formally ended and floor is open for the informal questions. You can ask anything. I have a question. It is asked in the chat box. One person was asking that if anyone else other than area director from his team, if he visit